Hello, sir.
Is this Darryl?
Yes, yeah, name's Darryl Isaacs, the Hammer. 'Cause you know what? I get shit done. That's why I call
Damn, that's a
myself the
nice
Hammer.
that's a nice vehicle. You got a lot of money, man.
No, that's not mine. It's a borrowed.
Oh, rental? Yeah, I know
Yeah,
how that
well, it's
is.
not even a rental. I just kind of just borrowed it a little bit.
Hey, that works too. I don't judge. But
Exactly, exactly.
you
So
know,
I'll take it
s-
you're Ollie G.
yes, that's me, Oliver Greenwood.
Oh, okay, Oliver Greenwood. All right. What
But
what legal advice can I help you with?
well, I'm actually hoping to file a lawsuit.
Oh yeah.
S See, I went down to visit that weed shop on the beach, and there was the ground outside was wet for some reason, and there was a no wet floor sign, and I slipped and I hurt my back real good.
Oh, interesting, interesting. So they were just mopping and not even putting a wet floor sign out?
Yeah, I'm assuming they were mopping, and there was like the ground outside, and I could see the door, and there wasn't any cleaning up. There was no wet floor sign.
Very interesting. I think you might have something here. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
I'm not sure if the place has videos or anything, but I've got the medical bills.
We got some medical bills. How much did this cost you medical bills?
Let me see my transactions on here. I think I would have to go to the bank to see exactly how much it cost me, but it cost more than just the medical bills. It's just pain and suffering, and I'm just still recovering, and it's affected me a lot.
Now you look like you're in a bit of pain there. Like you hurt your back or you hurt your neck? What'd you hurt?
My back and my neck still hurt,
Oh man.
and it's been
Okay.
days.
Okay. Maybe we can go down here and have a talk and settle this out of court if you wanna. I mean, we could take it to court if you want to. That seems like a pretty straightforward case. Mopping, not putting any kind of signs down and all that. You got to do that when you mop the floors. Just for a liability thing.
We can go there and see what they have to say, but there's no saying if there's even anybody there right now.
Okay, okay. Well, how about this? I'll ride with you. We'll go to the bank, and then we'll ride down there and see if anyone's around, and see if they would like to settle out of court.
All right, that works. You want to drive?
It don't
I'm
matter.
gonna a
I
bit.
could.
I'm in a bit of pain, and driving
Oh
it's a little
yes, yes,
difficult.
yes, yes. I'll drive us there. Normally, I would say if you got anything to eat, please hold it until we get out of the car. But this ain't my car, so you're more than welcome to do what you want.
I don't see anybody here right now, but it was the ground right at the top of those stairs that was wet and where I slipped.
Okay, let's get out, and I want you to walk me through what happened. Hold on, let me get
I'm
my
gonna
briefcase out.
take your time. I'm gonna have to take my time up the stairs anyways with all the pain. I I I actually I don't know if I can do it. I'm kind of traumatized, but I can explain it to you here, but I don't want to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
up
yeah.
those stairs
No,
again.
no, 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 no. I don't blame you there. If you don't feel comfortable walking up the steps, it's up to you. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
But I went up the stairs, and then the ground right at the top of the stairs, a bit in front of the door, it was wet.
Okay.
I only knew after I fell, but I didn't see any signs or thing. Even when I was laying there in pain, I looked around to see if it was my own fault for not seeing a sign, but there was no signs, and the ground was wet and slippery.
Okay. So like this whole area right here, like it was wet and there was not even
Yep,
a single sign up.
not a single sign.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I think you might have something here. We might be able to actually take this to court if they refuse payment. Because as a business owner, you do any kind of thing like, so, it's different if it's raining and the ground's wet. I mean, of course you would know that the ground's wet at that
Because you're
point.
looking out for the ground being wet when it's
Exactly,
raining, like
exactly. exactly. But if the owner's out here, mopping up and stuff like that, and don't put a wet floor sign, that's
I I
that
I
creates
really
the.
just feel lucky I didn't fall down the stairs too.
Yeah, you're very lucky on that. Those steps look like they would hurt really bad if you rode down them.
But we can try to go in. The stairs scare me a bit, but if I take it slow, we might be able to go inside and see if anyone's there right now.
Yes, or if you want, I can be your legal representative here and go in there and see if anyone's around for you.
That that would work. This I don't ever want to go up those stairs again.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you just you're my client, so I don't want you to get hurt. If you want to hang here, I'll go inside. It's not a big deal.
Okay, I'll wait here. Thank you.
All right, no problem, no problem. Hello? Is anyone here? Anybody? I am looking for the legal owner of this establishment. I need to have a conversation, please. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's here. Do you have any idea where this person could be at, or do you have a phone number or someone that could reach out to her?
Well, truthfully, I only know the employee that was there at the time, and she was an old lady. I don't even know if she has a cellular.
Okay, okay. Was the elder lady the only one here at the time? Like, was she the one mopping the ground?
Uh, she is the only one I've seen, but I'm not sure if there was someone elsewhere in the building, if that makes sense.
Okay, okay, yeah. You never know. The manager could have been in the back, doing paperwork and stuff like that.
But she even accused me of faking once I stood up, and she punched me.
Oh, see, that just you know, she punched you. That just adds assault to the whole thing. Like that just adds assault to the entire thing. And you said you don't have any evidence on any of this?
My only evidence would have been like if the business or any other businesses next to them had video camera, because it's not like I was expecting something to happen. I didn't have like a recording going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Not everybody, clips a body cam to their shirt.
That's why I'm hoping the injuries and the medical bills themselves should be enough evidence that this happened.
Oh yeah, you
Like,
you definitely look like you're in a lot of pain. You definitely got an injury going on, and you have doctor statements to confirm that you had to go to the hospital over the injury.
but as much as the old lady that was here may think I'm faking, like, she can't lie against like a legal oath, right? Like if it's in court,
No, no,
she
no.
can't say that it didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Exactly. If she's sworn in, as a witness and she lies in front of a judge, that could be held as contempt of court, and she would actually go to jail for that.
But as far as gathering evidence or any evidence, I don't know what to do about that. But it definitely happened, and I don't know what you're able to do with that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, first we need to get a hold of this business owner and see their statement on it and stuff like that, and see if she's willing or him. You never know. You mentioned old lady, so I just keep trying to say she for some reason, but that's an employee, not the owner. But if we can reach the owner of the store and they agree to settle outside of court, then we might have something going on here. Otherwise, this could be drawn out in a long court session. Witnesses of character and stuff like that could be brought forward. Just to try to see what we can get out of it. But it's up to you if you want to really press it. But I think you got something here though. Like, was there any witnesses other than the employee?
No, that's the difficult part. It was me and her were the only people here.
Okay, okay,
I know it's difficult, but I know what happened.
okay.
I think maybe the shop has to have like video cameras. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would imagine, like an establishment like this, you don't want people just running in and stealing your product. So I feel like they should have video cameras.
Would they legally have to show the footage of an incident if it happened?
Uh, it depends. It depends. They can either do it willingly, or we can, go to a judge and get a warrant for the evidence.
Like get it subpoenaed or something like that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, I'd be willing to settle it out of court if that's a possibility, but right now the issue is, getting in contact with any of the employees. You could
Yes.
always use the Birdie app, every business is on there anymore.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. Would you like for me to put out a little birdie and see if someone replies back? Because I'm gonna ask to see if the owner of Wheat Lane can meet up.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Even if it's
yes.
an employee, any employee would be able to point us in the right direction of the owners.
Do you have any idea where the owner could be at, like in general?
Sorry, say that again?
Do you know where in general where the owner could be at?
I mean, the best I could point you is, there's only a few hot spots in the city, and most of the times, the place I run into people is the one parking lot or the casino.
Okay, okay. Is that the parking lot where I picked you up?
Yeah, yeah. But the
Okay.
chances of running into them there is probably pretty low.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you want, we can go by the casino and scope it out and see if we can find anybody there. At least ask questions and see if they know the owner of the weed shop here.
Yeah, if you're driving, I'll be fine with that.
Yeah, I'll drive us there. It's not a big deal. I put my briefcase back in the trunk here. I'm trying not to go too crazy, do too many whips around curves, because I know your back's probably killing you.
Yeah, you're all right. I'm buckled in and holding on to the seat. Oh, these stairs are gonna be scary.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If these steps are too much, you're more than welcome to sit, in the car and wait on me to come back. You don't have to walk down these steps.
Oh, those are a lot of stairs.
It really is. Looking down there
I,
with a back injury.
well, it's not even that. It's just that mid-fall, I was terrified that I would fall down those stairs at that place, and now, ever since, stairs just scare me too.
Okay, okay. That could be something we could talk about as well.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable going down those. Probably wait up here.
Yeah, it's definitely something we could talk about for like pain and suffering, because now you've gained a phobia now off this from steps. So maybe some compensation for that as well. Compensation for missed work, compensation for the doctor bills, and compensation for the pain and suffering.
Whatever you're able to work out will be better than nothing.
Exactly,
But
exactly.
hopefully you can find someone down there.
All right, I'll be back out just a second. I'll try to run through here
Okay.
real quick. Excuse me, ma'am.
Darryl, is that you bastard?
Yeah, yeah, it's me, Darryl Isaacs. I'm looking for the owner of the weed shop.
Miss, she was just here a second ago. I think I don't know where she went though.
Okay, okay. Just you seem like you're fairly intoxicated. I would refrain from driving if I were you.
I was planning on it. By the way, you remember Uncle, right? I think I remember you representing him a couple times.
Yes, yes, he's one of my favorite clients.
Well, I don't know if you remember me or not. I'm his wife. He probably forgot to mention me,
Oh
but
yeah, I remember you now. I remember you now. He introduced us when he first moved back to the States, right?
Yep. Which I've been meaning. I need to get your number because he and I just moved back into town. Oh, Lord, those drinks were strong, but seeing as he is your favorite client, you might want to get my number just in case.
Okay, all right, that sounds good.
I gotta remember how to send my contact on this. Woo.
It's you know, you just go down to the little phone, you click your phone number there, and it should pop up a thing that says share your phone number.
Did I do that right?
There it is. But you said Ivy is the owner of the weed shop, right?
Yes, Miss Ivy Davenport.
Okay, all right. Do you know where she might be at? Whereabouts are right now?
I would not know. Some aliens earlier abducted me, and I got teleported into their spaceship doohickey-majigger, and she was here when I got abducted and then left.
Okay, okay. Well, I went by her weed shop and I didn't see anything there, so I was just trying to find somebody to ask about where she could possibly be hanging around.
I actually have her phone number if you wish to have it.
Yes, yes. I don't know if you can share it to me or not.
Let me see. I don't know if I can either. I think I did it.
Yeah, yeah. There it is. There it is. All right. Well, much appreciated.
Yeah, that's her number. She's a sweet lady. She hired me on my first day here. She is so nice to hire an old lady like me.
Oh yes, that's very nice of her. Very nice. What brings you around here though? Last I heard, you know, you were in a whole nother state.
Oh, well, Uncle, that bastard, he left me with his 5 kids and then ran off. Said he was going to find some Barney movies. And he left me for 5 years, that bastard.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, like I know Uncle. He mentioned his kids being like taken care of somewhere, but he never actually, you know, told me he was taking care of them. Well, who's taking care of the kids now? If you're here, I mean, are they here with you?
No, I left them with his cousin Randy.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Randy's a good guy. Randy's a good guy.
Oh, yeah. Last I heard, he had a pretty good business and whatnot, so figured the kids were in good hands.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, Granny, it was actually nice meeting you. Like running into you like this. I think last time we talked, like it was during all the court bullshit, with the excuse my French there, but it was all the court bullshit with the judge going on with him trying to get into the country.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's part of the reason why him and I are hitched now. We found it was easier just to get hitched to make sure he had his stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes perfect sense why you were there that day then.
Oh, yes. Well,
Alright.
I hope you find Miss Ivy. I wish I knew where she went. She said she was busy taking care of some stuff. I don't know what she was doing, though.
Okay, it's fine. It's all right. I'll try to get a hold of her and talk to her about some stuff. I got a client that I'm representing that I need to talk to her about.
Oh, no. Is it that whippersnapper that said he got injured at her work?
Well, that's between me and my client. I'm not allowed to, disclose information on the case.
Well, if it was him, tell him he shouldn't have been looking at the sun when he was coming up the stairs.
Well, I'll definitely keep that in mind when I talk to him.
Well, I did tell her, because I happened to be there. I did tell her you would represent her, but I guess that squirrely little bastard got to you first.
Well, I can't choose who I represent. They just reach out to me.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to settle things out of court. Nobody wants to go to court. Like it's a big, long, drawn out process, and there's legal fees and everything else that go into it. So I'm trying to help out my client as best as I can without having to go to court. But if we have to go to court, it is what it is at that point. That's what I'm here for. It's what they pay lawyers for.
Oh, yeah. Well, now I regret giving you her number. I thought you wanted it to help her out.
Oh no, well it helps everybody out. Like nobody likes getting caught up in court cases. So this is like it's a good thing he was able to talk to me instead of going to a judge first.
Well, I hope you do find her, and I hope it gets resolved out of court. She's a nice lady. She's really sweet.
Yeah, that's what my client told me as well. He said she's a really nice lady, so I don't think there would be too many issues.
Yeah, I really hope so. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, it was probably had to do with the fact that I had just mopped the floor out front to make sure it was clean.
Oh, okay. You didn't put no sign down?
Well, I tried to. I was in the process of going and getting the sign when I came back out, and like I said, I saw him laying on the floor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will say, for future legal advice, when you do stuff like that, make sure you always put a sign down before you start because otherwise, if somebody falls, it could cause the headache we're dealing with right now.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was trying to find it, and I couldn't find it for a good while, and then lo and behold, it was right in front of my eyes. If it was a snake, it would have bit me.
It's okay. It's okay. We all make mistakes, Unfortunately, sometimes you have to pay for those mistakes, but we'll get through it. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's not a big deal.
Well, I'll let you go on and find her. Thank you, Darryl. It is so good to see you again.
That's good to see you too, Granny. Like definitely, it's very good to see you. It's been a good minute. You got a little grayer.
Oh, it's those damn kids Uncle had me watch.
Oh, I understand. I understand completely on that. Like those kids are definitely a handful. I was around for the birth of all five of those kids, and let me tell you, they came out of the womb really fucked up.
Oh, I know. Well, it's good to see you. I'll let Uncle know that you're around if I see him. I haven't seen him today.
Oh,
Took me forever to
definitely.
find the bastard last time.
Oh yeah, he's a iffy one getting a hold of. That one is. He's all over the place. But he's hard to get a hold of.
Oh yes, but I'll tell him you're around, and I'll let him know that you'll try to get a hold of him at some point.
All right, very very much appreciated.
Well, it's good to see you, Sonny. It's always good to see you.
No, likewise. But I'm gonna give you some legal advice here. Like you seem pretty intoxicated, so maybe not drive away from here. Try to get a cab or something.
Oh, I feel better now. I'm sobered up now. Plus, I was gonna play a couple rounds of roulette for a while just to enjoy myself and let loose, anyways.
Okay. Well, like I would hold off on drinking for a little while longer to make sure you play cards and sober up and everything else like that before you decide
Oh
to drive
yeah,
away.
oh yeah. Don't worry. I've got some grilled cheese sandwiches that I made that I'm gonna eat here too. I know. I gotta be safe. I don't want to be driving.
No, that's good. That's good. Bread always helps the stomach when you're on alcohol.
Oh yes. But don't you worry your head. I won't be driving here anytime soon.
Good. I love to hear it because I'd hate to see you go to jail. I'd hate to see that.
Well, I don't even have a car to begin with, so it'd be kind of hard for me to try to drive.
Oh, then, well, very true, very true. Well, then I hope the cab gets here and picks you up and takes you where you need to be, like with no issues.
Oh yes.
All right. Well, Granny, I'll leave you to it and let you get back to your fun. I got my client waiting outside. I'll want to go out here and we're gonna go try to talk to Miss Ivy and try to get this stuff taken care of.
Okay. Well, you stay safe and you have a good day, Darryl. It's always good to see you.
No, you as well. You as well. I was happy to see you. You have a good day.
Toodaloo, sweetheart.
Okay, I got some
I
good news and some bad news.
I just watched the owner lady walk by.
Oh, it's a she?
Yeah, I believe that's the owner anyways.
Oh,
She looked
okay.
like
The
the
one with the
one
purple
lady I
hair.
saw there. Different. Yeah, the one with the purple hair.
Oh, I just passed by her. Okay, okay. Well, like I did get her number though. I did get at least get her number, and that was I ran into what is it, Grinny?
Grinny.
Oh, is this her?
Oh, you're talking about the. Yeah, I think this is
Oh,
the
is
owner.
are you Miss Ivy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. I was just I was trying to, we've been trying to track you down and have a conversation. My client here, he seems to have had an incident at your store.
Uh, oh,
Yeah.
what happened?
Apparently, your employee, I did have a chance to talk to her, and she did kind of tell me almost exactly what he told me there. She was mopping outside your store and didn't put a sign up, and it caused him to slip and fall and hurt his back.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry that happened.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time, Miss Ivy. It's just it hurts a lot and it's causing a lot of issues in my life.
Yeah, no, I completely understand that. I'm so sorry that happened to you. How much were your medical bills?
I mean, the medical bills they were honestly the least of my worries. I've got decent health care and it was only like $500, but it's just the way it's affected my overall life.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I'm so sorry once again that that happened to you. Ooh,
Yeah,
uh,
we were trying to come find you, and we don't want to have to take it to court. Nobody likes to go to court. You get legal
oh
fees
yeah.
involved and all kinds of. It just holds everybody up. It takes a while. And my client here, like me representing him, I feel I'm trying to get his medical bills paid for, and he now has grown a phobia for stairs. Like he doesn't want to go around them. And I was wondering if we could talk out some form of compensation for that.
Uh, yeah. We can right now if you have the time.
Yes, yes, I got all the time. That's what a lawyer does. They got all the time in the world.
All right. Yeah, of course.
Would you want to finish the conversation here, or would you be more comfortable going back to your shop?
I don't mind either way. If you want, we can step outside even too.
Yeah, we can
Or
step
we could go
outside.
down there either way.
It's well, what do you want to do, Green?
Uh, I definitely don't want to go down those stairs, especially currently being in pain. But on top of that, yeah, just
I
the
understand that.
stairs. I don't want to go near them right now. But any here is fine. It's comfy indoors, and it's not like there's anyone else around.
That is true. That
Right.
is true.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just talk here. It'd be okay. It'd be okay.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
Okay, Mr. Green. What exactly are you looking for right now?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. Like, I don't want to cause problems in her life. Like, I think at the very most, I'm hoping for medical bills paid for, and honestly, just an apology from the old lady that was mean to me and accused me of faking it, and she even punched me.
Wait, she was mean and accused you of faking it?
Yeah,
Yeah, she even
apparently,
punched me after accusing me.
apparently your employee Granny got really salty with him when he fell.
Oh, I'm gonna have to talk with her. Let
But
me let me see. Let me call her up real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second, and let me see if I can get her down here.
Okay, that
but
sounds
beyond
good.
medical bills, I'm not trying to give you too much of a hassle. I understand how things like that can happen.
Right, yeah, that should have never happened. I'm so sorry about that again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I had a talk or a conversation with Granny down there a minute ago, and she pretty much told me the same thing he told me, and I told her the next time make sure you put a wet
Hey,
floor sign down.
right, of course, of course. Granny, uh, are you still here in the casino? Could I have you come meet me here in the front lobby, please? All right, thank you.
Uh, and
All
I
right,
didn't
she'll
want
be
to
right over.
press charges on her or anything because I don't know what it's like to be old. Old people just do things different, and if she
Right,
thought I was
sometimes they
faking,
get very
then.
grumpy.
But
Oh yeah.
damn,
Oh
she
yeah.
she hits hard. I think she could be half the reason for my health issues now.
Oh my lord, I'm gonna have to have a talk with her.
It's that old people strength.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes I mean, I
that's
guess
true.
you gain muscle with experience. I guess maybe I don't know. I might be wrong on that.
I mean, I do know she has been going to the gym, so that could have played a part into it as well.
Yeah, that would explain a lot.
Yeah, yep, that would definitely explain why.
She will be, she is on her way over here though as we speak, or should be anyway, so.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No rush. No rush. Like I said, look, we're trying to take care of this in a nice manner and stuff. We don't want to take it to court. It's like I'm sure it's the last thing you want. It's the last thing he wants. Like it's just trying to find a middle ground here.
Oh, of course, of course. Let me get you, how much did you say your medical bills were again?
It was only 500 for the medical bills, which
Okay.
it's like I said, it's much better than I thought it would be for the injuries, but it makes me appreciate having healthcare that much more.
Oh yeah, you definitely got some good
Yes,
health care.
very understandable. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
He had me stop by the bank to look at the medical bills, and I was honestly impressed. I was like expecting to be half broke, but good healthcare.
That's always good. It's always good to have good health care.
Most
There's a lot of
definitely.
people that can't get that.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
most
trying to,
definitely.
and I'm really not trying to make your business go broke, especially, just getting started. I understand that, things happen.
Right. I do really appreciate it.
Oh, there you are, Granny.
Yes.
Hello, Granny.
What's this about? Am I in trouble now?
No, but would you please apologize for being mean to this young man here and saying that he how did you put it?
Uh, she punched me and essentially accused me of faking the injury or faking falling.
Yeah.
Well, I do apologize, but you did give me a fright. You popped up there and scared me to bits, and when you said you were injured, and it did give me a fright.
Listen, just because I'm injured doesn't mean I can't stand up. Like it hurt to stand up, but I was still able to.
Well, I do apologize.
Apology accepted. Thank you, Granny. And I do appreciate you driving me to the hospital afterwards too.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Yeah, I felt bad. He did give me a fright because he scared me and popped right up like that, and I just plumb had a reflex and got scared.
You hit hard for an old lady, no offense.
Oh, when you put up,
You've been
when
going to
you
the gym?
I was at the gym a little. I've been at the gym. Plus, when you live with Uncle for as long as I have, you gotta beat him straight sometimes.
Uncle's
Yeah,
a menace, but we love him.
yeah, he is a bit of a hard head. That's for sure.
Oh yes, yes he is.
Yeah, reminds me of the days representing him in a court, trying to get him out of what the hell do you call it? A full
I
circle? Is
can't
that what he called
imagine
it?
that nightmare.
Yeah, I believe that's what he calls it.
Yeah, I was the lawyer that represented him, getting him out of all that bullshit.
Did he ask the judge for some heroin at some point?
No, no, I warned him on that. Like he when I was talking to him, he asked if he could ask the judge for heroin. I told him I was like, that's not a good idea.
Did he ask you for heroin?
Many times.
Yep,
That does not
typical
surprise me.
uncle.
Yeah, yeah. And I had to tell him legally I'm not able to do that.
Oh yes, I remember those conversations when he'd come back home and be yelling, "Fuck that Darryl! He doesn't give me my heroin."
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't know Uncle on a personal level, then I would take offense to that. But I understand once he don't, I hate to put it this way, but if he don't get his fix, he gets pretty irritable.
Oh yes, he
That's
does.
true. That's very true.
I've seen him do some crazy shit in my time. I used to live in another city with him, and we used to always make movies.
Oh,
He's
oh,
still doing that movie shit.
God. I heard
I don't know if
about
he's still doing the movie stuff, but in the other city that I lived in with him, he's doing some crazy shit.
what was it? What was the Jurassic Drift? I think it
Yeah,
was.
there's Jurassic Drift, and then I believe at one point there was like a ambulance drift.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, see, I've not heard anything about this. Like, is he actually shooting these
Yeah.
movies, or is there like something
Uh,
else going on here?
Darryl, you should know legally we cannot answer that.
Well, okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely don't need that.
they were pretty good movies, though. I must say.
That's good. At least he's doing something, other than just drugs all the time. He's
Yeah.
trying to make an effort, I guess.
I got to see a few of them and even partake in a few of them, but I don't know if he ever even publicly released them.
I don't think he did.
They're almost like home films at this point.
Yeah.
They might be. He's psychotic enough to where he probably just sits at home and watches it in his underwear.
Oh, yes, I can confirm that.
I can't imagine seeing that.
Why does that not surprise me in the slightest?
Yeah, with Uncle, it's hard to be surprised with that guy.
True. Very, very true.
I forget my wife was sitting there.
That's it. That's your wife.
Hello.
That's your wife, and you're just letting her sit there all by her lonesome.
Well, she's
She's
not by
right behind
herself.
me. We're all right here.
And she
Well,
looks pretty comfy, way more comfy than standing, to be fair. So, I mean,
Oh
she's got it.
yes. Oh yes.
She's got the right idea.
But yeah, not to backtrack, Miss Ivy, but just the
Oh, no
hospital bill is all I'm asking for. I'm not trying to give your business a hard time or anything. I understand shit happens.
Right, I appreciate that. Let me get your number so I can send you that money.
My phone number?
Yeah.
See, I'm really glad we could settle it this way. It's a lot easier. It's a lot less of a headache and everything else.
Oh, yes, for sure.
I forget how to share my number. I think I figured it out.
If anything, Miss Ivy or Mr. Darryl here can tell you how to do it. They're really good at teaching you how to do that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think it's.
Did I get it sent to you?
Yes, I got it. Let me give me 1 second. Let me just see if I can get you that money right now, actually.
And I do apologize, little man. I did not mean to. You did give me a fright when you popped up like that, because I was so concerned. I thought I would have to take you all the way there, and then all of a sudden you're up and walking around.
It's understandable. I wasn't trying to give you too hard a time about it, but that punch hurt. I was surprised you hit so hard.
Well, it's either that or have a heart attack, and by golly, this heart attack after this heart of mine after dealing with Uncle for so long is pretty strong.
There you go. That should be enough, right?
Yeah.
And I think, okay.
That's
I can give
definitely
you a
more
little
than enough.
extra for the it should have never happened. So
Well, all I care about is the medical bill. All the extra I'm gonna pay to Mr. Isaacs as his legal fees.
oh, okay. Yes, I'm so glad we could settle this out of court. And once again, I really do apologize on behalf of Wheatland for your accident.
No worries. If there's handicap access like past the stairs, I'll probably still show up to this, but those stairs are gonna scare me for a while. I know I didn't fall down them, but while I was falling, all that could go through my head was I thought I could fall down them and that would hurt much more.
Right. No, yeah, I understand that.
But I'm not sure if Mr. Isaacs is thinking or not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking for a second. I was waiting for y'all to finish talking there for a second.
Oh no, you're fine.
Does $250 sound good for payment?
Oh, that sounds great.
If you pull out your phone, I should be able to add you as a contact for the future as well as to send you
I
that.
might want to do that as well, just in case.
Oh, I've already got your number, Abby.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Do you?
yeah, I gave it to him because
Okay, let me send you.
he was
Well,
trying.
can you send me yours then, please?
Yeah, I need his in return as well.
Yeah, he was looking for
Thank
you,
you.
and he told me he was representing this young man right over here. He said was looking for you, and I gave him your number and told him that you were looking for him as well.
Oh no, that's completely fine. I understand.
Yeah, so I'm technically, attorney client, privilege. I can't really disclose why I'm asking questions. Just like I just wasn't able to tell her why, but I guess it kind of came out the more we talked.
Right? Yeah. No, I understand.
Oh yeah. Well, if that's all you guys needed me for, I'm gonna
That's
go step outside and take a smoke.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all we needed you for. I really appreciate you coming by and making the apology, making
Yes.
everything
Thank you so
square and
much.
nice.
Just promise me you won't scare this old biddy ever again like that.
Well, remember what I said. Like when you're mopping floors, make sure you put that sign out first.
Yes. Yes. Put the sign
I
out
told you.
first and mop around it. You can move the
By the
sign
way,
around
use this damn
if you need to.
bank app.
You know, Miss Ivy, I got so confused with where to go and everything. I was so plumb tired after you hired me on. I forgot where everything was.
No, I understand. That's all right. Just next time, let's put that up first.
I will. I'll make sure of it.
I think
Thank
you
you.
just go to your wallet on the phone and then put in the number that you're trying to send it to, right, Ivy? Is that how you do it?
Yes. Yes. Sorry about that. Yeah. You go to your phone's wallet, and then you'll put in the number and then the amount, and it should send it to him.